Modifications of leaf. In this video, we'll be discussing about the different modification of leaf, insectivorous plants and the vegetative propagation. First, modifications of leaf. Some leaves completely or a part of that leaf is modified to perform special functions. One such example is leaf tendril. For a plant which got very weak stem, the leaves or leaflets are modified into wiry coiled structure and they are known as tendrils. So what happens here is when this plant touch any object, these tendrils coil around it and this tendrils will support the plant to climb up. So you can see an example of tendril in the picture given here. Second one is the spines. Here the leaves are modified into spines and this is to reduce the water loss. So usually spines or the modified leaves as spines are seen in cactus and prickly poppy. These are the two examples of modified leaves as spines. Okay. So the third one is scale leaves. If you take onion, the bulb of onion, it's actually a leaf. So it is to protect the buds. They have fleshy scale leaves. So example for scale leaves are onion, ginger, etc. We will discuss more about the modified leaves in the class. Okay, in our live class we will discuss this. Next is different type of plants, that is insectivorous plant. The name itself will tell you what it is. Insectivorous, just like carnivorous. So they eat insects. So the plants which trap insects in one way or another to meet their nitrogen demand are known as insectivorous plants. So usually these plants need more of nitrogen, and if they don't get that from the soil, they would get that from the insects by digesting the insects. So one such example is pitcher plant. These are designed to trap insect and to digest that, and it will meet their nitrogen demand. So first example is pitcher plant. The picture is shown here. Next is Venus flytrap and bladderwort. More about these plants we will be discussing in our live class. This is a very important topic. Okay. Now next is the vegetative propagation. Usually how do we make a plant? We put seeds, right? But also some plants can be formed from other parts such as roots, stem and leaves. So this type of reproduction is known as vegetative propagation. So some parts, other parts like roots, stems and leaves, if they are propagating from that is known as vegetative propagations. So many examples are there. Examples are bryophyllum and begonia. In this, the leaves actually reproduce. So you can see the picture here. So along their margin, new plants are formed. Okay, children. So one example of vegetative propagation is bryophyllum and begonia. You might have in your home, so just check it out. Okay, so these will reproduce using their leaves. Okay, if you put a new leaf under the soil, you will get a new plant. So that's about today's video. Thank you, children.